Would you like to make a podcast? Spotify has a way to let you make one easily, distribute it everywhere, and even earn money, all in one place, for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit right from your phone or computer, so you can start creating today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify, and everywhere else podcasts are heard. And video podcasts are also available on Spotify. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. And best of all, it's totally free. You know, ever since I discovered Spotify for Podcasters, I've enjoyed sharing my favorite stories with children around the world. If you've ever thought of starting your own podcast, download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to spotify.com/podcasters to get started. The Story of Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. Once upon a time, a boy named Aladdin lived with his mother. They were so poor that every day it was a struggle to find enough money for food. One day a man came to their shack, saying he was Aladdin's long-lost uncle. When he said he would help Aladdin to make his fortune, Aladdin and his mother were delighted. Aladdin traveled with him into the desert until they came to a rock. The man pushed the rock aside, revealing a hidden cave. "You must climb down into the cave and fetch a lamp you will find there," he said. "Bring it to me. Don't touch anything except the lamp. Wear this magic ring. It will protect you." Aladdin was afraid, but he dared not argue with his uncle. He put on the magic ring and climbed into the cave. As soon as he was through the entrance, his eyes grew wide with wonder. All around, piles of gold and jewels stretched from floor to ceiling. Gemstones glittered in the dim light. One ruby would make Aladdin and his mother rich. But Aladdin did as he had promised and touched nothing. At last he found the dull brass lamp. "Surely this can't be it," Aladdin thought, but he took it back to his uncle. When he got to the opening, he found he couldn't climb out of the cave holding the lamp. "Pass it to me," his uncle said. "Then I will help you out." "Help me out first, uncle," Aladdin replied, "and then I will give you the lamp." "No," the man shouted. "First give me the lamp." When he refused, the man became angry. He rolled the stone over the opening of the cave, trapping Aladdin in the dark. "Uncle," Aladdin shouted, "let me out." "Ha!" the man shouted back. "I'm not your uncle, fool. I'm a sorcerer. You can stay there and die if you won't give me the lamp." Aladdin was scared. He waited inside and shouted, hoping that someone would come and help. But many hours passed, and no one came. Aladdin wrung his hands in despair. As he did so, he rubbed the magic ring the sorcerer had given him for protection. Suddenly, a strange fog filled up the room, and a voice said, "My master, I am the genie of the ring. What is your wish?" It was a huge man who looked very strange, and Aladdin was afraid of him. But the genie assured him that he would do as Aladdin asked of him. "Please take me home to my mother," he said. And immediately, Aladdin was outside his mother's house. He told her everything that had happened, and she hugged him with relief. The next day Aladdin looked at the lamp he had fetched from the cave. "It doesn't look like much," he thought, and he started to polish it, hoping he could sell it to get some money for food. As soon as he rubbed the lamp, another genie appeared. "I am the genie of the lamp. What do you require, my master?" the genie asked. This time, Aladdin knew what to do. He asked the genie to bring food, money, and a palace, so that he and his mother could live in comfort. As people got to know about the new rich Aladdin, he became more famous. He was now married to the princess, daughter of the emperor, and they were very happy. Hearing that a wealthy stranger had married the princess, the sorcerer guessed that Aladdin must have escaped the cave with the lamp. Now one day when Aladdin was out, the sorcerer disguised himself as a tradesman who exchanged old lamps for new ones. Aladdin's wife remembered the ugly brass lamp that Aladdin kept in the closet and took it to the tradesman. Quickly the sorcerer snatched the lamp from her hands. He rubbed the lamp and commanded the genie to carry the palace and Aladdin's family far away from here and into the desert. When Aladdin returned home, he could not find his palace or his princess and mother. He was very worried, but then he realized it must be the work of the evil sorcerer who wanted to take revenge. Wringing his hands in despair, Aladdin rubbed the magic ring again, and the first genie reappeared. "What do you require, master?" the genie of the ring asked. "Please bring back my wife and palace," Aladdin pleaded, but the genie of the ring was less powerful than the genie of the lamp. "Then take me to her, so I can win her back," Aladdin said. At once Aladdin found himself in a strange city, but outside his own palace. Through the window he saw his wife crying and the sorcerer was sleeping. Furious, Aladdin climbed in through the window and crept to the bedroom. He slipped the magic lamp from beneath the sorcerer's pillow and rubbed it. "What do you require?" asked the genie. Aladdin looked at the sorcerer and said, "I want you to shut this sorcerer in a cave for 1,000 years. That will teach him a lesson." "Whatever you wish, my master," said the genie, and the evil sorcerer disappeared, never to return again. The genie helped transport Aladdin's family and the palace back to where it belonged. With the sorcerer gone, Aladdin and the princess were now safe, never needing to call on the genie again. And they lived happily ever after. Thank you for listening to Bedtime Stories. Please make sure you share with a friend. Until next time, good night.